Okay, you ready, Patch? Let's go. So this is the upside down kayak, or feels more like a canoe. Bless you, Patch. That my son and I were playing in yesterday. And then, let's go this way, Patch. You go out through the gate. We're just going for a little walk. As you can tell, it's a bit of a hill that our camper van is parked on. In fact, I have been scraping the bottom a little bit. I think it's a step here, just as we pull up here each day. So yeah, I did send on my weekly newsletter just now. We're in Wales, I'm on vacation, and what I really enjoyed about doing my newsletter is it's a way for me each week to just share a pulse of how I'm feeling, what I'm experiencing, what I'm integrating. I put that into the narrative of the newsletter, and also just share a bit about the latest offerings. So yeah, yesterday, if you didn't see it, I shared a dragon light language activation ascension meditation. Say hello to this seagull. And what was really interesting was just this this journey of how to describe it, like clearing yourself, healing yourself, really working through a journey of preparing yourself for your upgrades. And if you're choosing to open your heart at this time, if you're choosing to step into your love, and you're choosing higher frequency emotions, you're choosing love over fear as much as possible each day, each moment, then that meditation will really help you. Plus there's some great practice fun of doing some dragon roars, and it's a journey. If the journey of the dragon resonates with you, then likely you'll have some past lives, some DNA, soul DNA lineage with dragons. And so I feel that's a really beautiful way to help reconnect it, and yet with it, and yes, doing some of those roars, which I must admit comes very naturally to me. And of course, each of us have our own unique superpowers, just encouraging you to explore into what feels good for you. And I shared in the newsletter as well, I shared a lot about the experiences I've been having, and it's multiple times per day, day after day since I arrived here, is with I describe the experiences as a third eye view of these dragons swooping down through the valleys, and the noise they make, I would describe that as a clairaudience. I can hear it, and quite loud, quite large dragons as well, very wise, protective, fiercely brave and courageous, very loving. And what I describe in a bit more detail, maybe this is another video I'll create on this, is how the frequency of emotions set the dimension that you experience. So happy emotions take you up to higher vibrations and higher frequencies, higher dimensions. And there is some mapping that you can do between emotions and dimensions, but they're also relative. So I'm not going to get too bogged down in the specifics, and just claim that love is only a fourth dimensional vibration, for example. Like, that's not true. But there is some correlation between them, which is interesting, right? And then last night I also had great fun. For the first time I got to see stars with my Psionics night vision camera, and that was just incredible to witness, because you can see so much more through this night vision camera than you can with the naked eye. And what I love about that is the depth. I mean, to my human eye, my eyesight's pretty good still. When you're looking at, it's night time. It was about between 11 p.m. and midnight last night. And as I was looking to see, I could just about make out one or two stars, literally one or two stars, no more. But as I then turned on the camera and looked in the same areas, I could see, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 stars, and just like, wow, that's incredible. There was definitely some phenomena. I just missed catching a shooting star. I do see a lot of shooting stars. That's definitely a thing. I know some people have never seen them in their lives. I know that others, see them on a fairly infrequent basis. Because I get up at 5 a.m. and go for a run in Scotland, I get to see perhaps more shooting stars than many. But it's just a really beautiful experience to witness. So I'm sure I'll catch them in my morning runs, especially if I can figure out how to go running with my night vision camera. That would be a lot of fun. But we'll have to wait until later in the year for the darkness to reappear. Just waiting for Patch to do his thing. So if I get time later tomorrow or today, I will upload some of the Psionics footage, the night vision camera footage. That was just really good fun. I took loads of little clips in an effort to make it easier for me to identify useful things to share with you, so I'll share that. And yesterday was just a lot of fun. We went to, I think it's called Greenwood, which was this little kind of adventure park in the morning. And we saw a dragon's maze and a dragon's egg and some lovely sculptures. And then, also my wife had bought this the kayak that you saw, so we went and tried that for the first time. That was a lot of fun. I was having, after we got back after a lovely lunch, and I was just like lying on the sofa having my holiday nap, and my son started inflating. I mean, he did it all himself with his own breath, dragon breath, and inflated this, no foot pump, inflated the entire little boat. So we managed to fit that in our camper van, and just drove down around the corner to the beach, and we had a lot of fun in that. So I'll definitely be doing that again. And then today, on the theme of trying something new, we'll be going on, we've booked on, and it's super, super expensive. So hoping it's all worth it. Hoping that I can wake my son up in time to get us there. But we're going on something like one of the world's fastest zip lines. And it goes over, I've been to the location before and I've seen it, and I think they go 100 plus miles an hour. So that will be really fascinating to experience. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then perhaps a lazy afternoon. Come on, Patch, where are you going? What is it, Patch? Maybe she's a dragon. So yeah, we're just heading back to our holiday house. We'll get some breakfast, Patch. And oh, and the other thing is, I also am posting a video a little bit after this one, just sharing about more detail on the heart-aligned business mentoring service that I offered. So I completed that first round of mentoring with Chloe Rose. And so do check out that video that gets posted, as I spent lots of, I really enjoyed it actually, lots of time and energy putting in the different artifacts that we created during that, the creation of that service. And I also have an outline of how that service will go on and evolve beyond business as well, so look out for that. But yeah, I hope whatever you're doing, you have a beautiful, lovely day, and I hope that whatever frequencies you choose, they are filled with love and joy and happiness. No matter what's going on in this world, we can still choose what we feel inside, and holding space for all those that don't choose or struggle to choose or don't feel they can make these emotional choices. Okay, take care. Sending love from Wales.